play Lose Yourself by Eminem. This song goes back a few years, but Eminem, I guess, revived it, if you want to call it, at the Oscars recently. It's from the movie 8 Mile, if you haven't seen it. Anyway, here it is. So the main part of the song, which I'll show you because, well, not only is it the start of the song, but that's probably why most of you are here. So, starts off with an open D string, that's string 4, in addition to fret 3, string 3. We're doing palm mutes, guys. Okay. So first I'll show you the notes, then I'll show you the palm mute technique. So you get the first 2 bars, that part actually goes 3 times before the change in the riff. So right there, that's open 4th string, 1st finger on fret 2, string 3. Then the second bar of that, you can just move your 1st finger up for that if you want. And I'm putting my middle finger down on fret 3, string 3, along with that open D string. Okay, so I'll play it one more time. Okay, now the second half of that is where it changes up a little bit. Did you catch that? So once again, that open D string, open 4th string, that's a constant throughout this whole part and throughout the whole song, because this part repeats a bunch. So the first 2 beats is simply what you started out with. Then, as you can see from the tab, the next 2 beats are 2 16th notes beamed with an 8th note. So the rhythm is da-ka-da, da-ka-da, 1, 2, da-ka-da, da-ka-da, 2, da, like that, da-ka-da, da-ka-da. So when we put the notes with that, it's actually 3rd fret, string 3. Now remember, the D is constant. And then you have open 4th and 3rd string. That covers the 2 16th notes. Then open D with, once again, the A note right here, which is string 3, fret 2. Alright, so just guiding you through with what's on the 3rd string, you're going to get 3, open, 2, 3, open, 2. Okay, so that second half is that. So putting the riff, I'll play the riff one more time all the way through. Assuming that goes 3 times. Alright. Now the palm mute technique, you got to put this part of your hand right where the string meets the bridge on whatever notes you're trying to play. And you really have to find that sweet spot, because if you don't, then it's going to end up sounding, and that's not a palm mute, that's a deadening with your right hand. The note has to come through on a palm mute. It can't just be muted like that and that's it. With palm muting, you are muting the strings, it's muffling the sound a bit, it's making the sound a little bit more punchy, but you have to make sure that you can actually hear the notes that you're playing. So what I recommend, if you're not used to this, pick a note. So for the sake of the song, I'm going to play the 4th string open. That's a D string open. And what I'm going to do is keep picking it, but I'm going to slide my hand down towards the bridge. Got to find that sweet spot. Ah, that sounds really nice. And so playing it unmuted versus palm muted. Alright. Actually gives it a very percussive sound, very rhythmic sound. Of course, hip-hop is loaded with awesome rhythms, so to achieve that sound in this song, you need the palm mute. Okay. Now, one other thing you can do is sort of an addendum to this whole thing. The main chords, if you want to play the chords, you could do a D minor, 2, 3, 4, dun 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 dun, to G minor. So in a D, that's a 1 and 4 in D minor. Dun 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 bum 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 bum. See? Dun dun dun. You can even palm mute it. Now the chords do get a little more complicated than that, in the sense that I'm pretty sure I hear a G minor over B flat in there somewhere, like something like this. But it's basically, the easiest way to go about it is to see it as a D minor and G and just play it like that. So that's what I would do. There's also piano fills in there, and if you want to just jam out with like a friend or something, or just jam along with the record, which is one of my favorite things to do, is to just jam along with the song as I'm hearing it. You would need this, which is a D natural minor scale, to get sort of in the same voice range as the piano. Of course, you could play it anywhere. This is just to get you started. I start on string 3, fret 7. Then I go up to the next string, string 2, fret 5. All right. String 2, fret 6. String 2, fret 8. Then the next string, that's A, and that's on fret 5, string 1. And then that's B flat, string 6. And then C, fret 6. And this is fret 8, that's C. And then D on the 10th fret of string 1 to finish it off. So if you really wanted to jam on it, it might sound a little something like this. You get the idea. There it is, Lose Yourself by Eminem. The new one, well, no, a lot of people are going to think it's new. It's not a new one by Eminem at all, but not even close. But there it is, and I hope you enjoyed this lesson. I hope you come back for more lessons. Please like and subscribe and spread the word about this channel. I'm trying to make this channel really something unique, and I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next time.